Shruti Asta Sansara Vishaya Sankalpa Eva Dukkham. The above Shruti says that thoughts about samsara or worldly affairs result in sorrow. By samsara is meant the attachment towards wife, children, etc. Shloka Trashna evayi sansaro tannaso moksha muchyate yatra yatra bhaveta trashna samsaram vidhi tatra vahi. Ashtavakra Gita. It is thus seen that real happiness does not lie in our near and dear persons and objects, as is popularly believed. Such things are only seem to add to our misery. Happiness is found more in detachment from the objects of pleasure than in attachment to them. How to get happiness? A person living in a far off place and away from his wife and children for some time returns home, and at the moment of seeing his wife for the first time gets the highest pleasure. Later he gradually turns his attention towards other objects and affairs which also are dear to him. If he finds the face of his darling again, he will not find as much pleasure as he found at first. The reason is not due to anything wrong with her. If at all there is anything wrong anywhere, it is with the individual himself. When he first saw his wife, his mind was fully concentrated and focused on her. He deposited his entire attention in her to the exclusion of anything else, and so derived the maximum pleasure or happiness. But when he looked at her subsequently, the mind was not so free. It was already filled with other objects and affairs. Therefore, his vision of his wife got blurred by the obstructions caused by the impression of other persons, objects, and affairs with which he was meanwhile associated. The pleasure that he derived was thus not unalloyed and pure like the pleasure he enjoyed earlier. It is thus seen that the pleasure or happiness is derived by the merger or association of the mind in its entirety with any object, but not from the object themselves. Shlok Sachita Kagra Tayatra Tatra Ita Sukham Dvidash. It means that the enjoyment or experience of happiness lies in the intensity of concentration of the mind in particular person, objects, or affairs.